all the judges and friends who are here to participate in the final round of VC contest today. My name is Minh Cha U. I'm 13 years old and studying at VOS Bảng campus. Today, I'd like to share all of you my mini research called Using Less Petrol Transports. Are you ready? Let's begin. Can you turn on the music, please? The music is too loud and we cannot focus on your voice. So here is my outline. First, we'll look at the introduction. Then, we'll move on with the literature review. After that, we'll cover up the methodology. The fourth point is to have research on findings. Moving on, we'll talk about some solutions. And lastly, I'll share my conclusion. So, the question of my topic I chose for today is why we should use less petrol transports. It's because recently, climate change is one of the serious problems that the people of the whole world worry and care about. So, as you can see, they usually cut down forests, use gasoline transport, generate power by burning fossil fuels. So it can release a significant amount of carbon dioxide and methane into the atmosphere. So it can harm the ecosystem, animal species, and even humans. So because all of this, our country is now planning and spreading some methods to decrease the causes of climate change. One of the things our Vietnamese people are doing now is using less transportation using petrol to reduce the causes. I usually ask myself why they choose to use petrol vehicles instead of others, more eco-friendly ones. What are the reasons behind all of this? And how can we use less petrol transports? To discover my answer, please follow me to discover my mini research to find out that problem. So to begin, here is the data table of the amount of carbon dioxide when people use petrol transport. So, according to Asian Transport Outlook, 39.9 million tons of CO2 are emitted into the atmosphere, accounting for 11% of the nation's total emissions. That means transportation is one of the causes of climate change in Vietnam. Here's another article I want to talk about. So, from Q&Me, I found out that 95% people use their motorbikes on their daily basis. 30% they use less than 30 minutes. 34% they use from 30 minutes to 1 hour. 39% they use from 1 to 2 hours. And 34% they use more than 2 hours. So therefore, Vietnamese people rely on their motorbikes a lot. So, from these sources, there are still many people who are not care or think about the causes of climate change. That is why I chose this topic, and I make a research on ways to reduce the causes of climate change. So, for the methodology, I decided to do both a survey and an interview. So from the survey, I asked 14 students of my class 6 survey questions about the impact of climate change. For the interview, I asked 5 students from different classes with deeper questions about their thoughts on the matter. After I record all the answers, I compare and look for the similarities. Here are what I found. So the first thing, according to my survey, most of my classmates use petrol vehicles very often, and they don't want to use other vehicles because it's their habits and they have their own vehicles already. So I would like to ask you a question. So do you think when you use petrol vehicles, is it good or bad, and why? Can someone raise your hand? So I'd like to ask your judges, can you answer?
It's bad.
Why?
It's bad for the environment.
Thank you.
I disagree, but I think that if we use the petrol vehicles, it's very convenient, and easy to use.
Thank you. So from your answers, I was surprised that one of a piece of my data makes me feel shocked about this. So can you see this? 79% my classmates thought petrol vehicles are good for environment. Some they thought don't know that is good or not. That means they lack knowledge and don't know the negative impact of using petrol vehicles. So for the interview, when I asked them what are the benefits are when we use eco-friendly vehicles, so 3 to 5 students says when we use eco-friendly vehicles, it can reduce carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. So it can protect the environment, which means we can have a safe and clean environment to live. So from all these sources, I found out that one thing was clear. So most teens and their family would like to reduce the impact of climate change when we use petrol vehicles. But because petrol vehicles are reliable, simple, and they use it very often, so I thought they're not completely against the idea. They are not fully committed it yet. So here are some solutions that I prefer to decrease the causes of climate change. So the first thing, I think we can reduce the amount of carbon footprint by riding bike or walking. So for me, when you're near our schools or want to go somewhere nearby, we can ride bike or walk. It can improve our health and protect the environment too. The next thing, I think we can share our vehicles. Like if one of your friends has a bicycle or electric bicycle and live near other friends, he or she can take his or her friends to school. Or some schools that have buses can take 2 students to school too. Lastly, is use eco-friendly vehicles like metro near our house or electrical vehicles, and last but not least, hybrid cars. So from this project, I learned that most teens lack knowledge about the impact of climate change. Some know the climate change is bad, but because petrol vehicles are reliable and simple, so they need some real alternatives to fix this. So in this project, it helps me have more knowledge about reduce the use of petrol vehicles. So right now, I use my bike to go to school or go somewhere nearby. In the near future, I'll make a small group of friends who near my house to use bikes or electrical bikes together. I hope my all friends around me to do the same. So, together, save Earth, save a life, save us all. So, that slogan was also the end of my presentation.
So thank you for your
Thank you for your
final-
attention.
So thank you for your message. And now it's time for ask question from Mr. Ivan Eramas.
Thank you, Chow. I really enjoyed your talk. I would like to ask you one more question.
Yes,
Are you ready?
I will try my.
Okay. Your question. What was the hardest part of the project and how did you overcome it?
I think that when I do the survey or an interview, I ask 14 students. In my class, I have 21 students, but 6 or 7 students are absent, so I can't ask all of everyone. So I can just ask 14 students. But when I check the answer, I think when the question is it good or not, when we use petrol vehicles, I'm very shocked about this moment. When I calculated 79% more than that, and use petrol vehicles and thought that it's very good. So I was shocked at this, and I put it into this presentation to make everyone shocked too. I think so.
Thank you for your answer.
Thank you all, everyone.